Now this illustration deals with the minimum clear distances based upon voltage and conditions. Now notice, always check the column that deals with what voltage is the illustration talking about. Now notice it's talking about voltage to ground. So if you had 480 volt, you divide by 1.732 if it was 480 volt phase to phase, and you'd come up with 277. If it was 208 volt, you would just divide by 1.732 and you come up with 120 volt. So that, we have to realize that. But if it said voltage phase to phase, and you're talking about 480, 208, 240, phase to phase, either three phase or single phase. But now notice condition 1, as we've already reviewed, deals with a wall behind the worker's back that's an insulated wall. And 0 to 150, 151 to 600, 601 to 1,000 volt, as we've already talked about, 3 foot. In accordance with our table 110.26A1, based upon voltage and condition. Condition 2, though, that wall's changed. We have a grounded wall, such as concrete, haydite, brick, and so forth. And then notice it's still 3 foot for 0 to 150 volts to ground, picking up 120 volt, 122.40, and 122.08. 151 to 600, though, changes completely because we have a grounded wall, concrete, haydite, or brick. It's an example. Now notice that would be 277, 480, or a 480 volt conogram where you ground one of the 480 volt legs, and you come up with a 480 volt to ground. Then notice it's 3.5 foot that we would have listed there. And then when you drop down to 601 to 1,000 volt, you would have 4 foot. And then the final condition is equipment opposite equipment. You have 3 foot for an insulated wall, 4 foot for a grounded wall, and 5 foot for the equipment that's opposite equipment. Now, this same rule is going to apply to outdoor equipment. But notice the note 1, which is new in the 2020 NEC. Outdoor structure overhangs or roof extensions shall be permitted in this zone as outlined and permitted in 110.26 E as in Ed 2 exception. So we were having problems with interpretations there, would not allow that overhang there if, you'd have to be up at a greater height. So this is allowing it to be there under the conditions of 110.26 E2 with the exception being applied, and that's what our figure 5-10 say dot 2 or B illustrates.